y'all. Hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay, y'all. Happy Sunday. Whenever you get here, comment the word Sunday. That is going to allow my page to send you a message. And in that message is going to be the link to get this super cute bunny with glasses. This is the current cutout of the week, and it is only $10, and that does include your shipping. And today we are going to get buzzing because we're going to do a bee for our new cutout of the week, which will drop on Monday, February 16th. It's going to be great, y'all. It's going to be great. Tell me how your day is going. The sun is shining here. There's a little moisture in the air. A little humid, but hey, Teresa. But other than that, it's been a great day. Just got done eating lunch. I'm going to notify the broadcast channel. Look how stinking cute this is, y'all. So you can get this right now. If you want to get into our broadcast channel, down below is a pinned comment. Open that up. There's a link for you to click. It is free to join. Y'all ready for this? So I've got some colors. I've got these colors right here, plus black and white. I actually have a new one, and it's called Strawberry. We are going to use Strawberry today. So let me open this up. And we'll get started. Don't use your teeth. Don't do that at home. All right. We're making a bumblebee, y'all. We're going to make a bumblebee that has flowers. Flowers on it. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Let's get crafty on this Sunday. We're going to see how we're going to paint this. Let me get all my things out, okay? So I already put my bee on my tape board, and I think we're actually going to start with the bee. It's got glasses. Look, it's got big glasses. Big old circles. Hi, guys. Thanks for sprinkling. Make sure you hit the heart button, comment the word Sunday, share us out. Helps us out a ton. I'm going to just put paint right here on. Ooh, this is so pretty. Oh, I'm excited for this, y'all. Hello, Miss Angel and Denise and Sally Smith. What are y'all doing? Y'all having a great day so far? Let's just get it all out. Let's do it to it. Thank y'all who shopped my Whatnot sale last night. I've already got all of those orders packaged up. Y'all are awesome. All right, so I've got Gentle Heather, Strawberry, Leaf Green, Brilliant Purple. This blue is Gingham Blue. I don't know how much of this I need, but we're just doing it. Hi, everybody. We need some white, and we need some black, and we need some yellow. Whoa. That was a lot. Barbara Elliott, hello. How are you? Okay, here we go. Black. That's all I know. What's up, Julie? How are you, friend? All right, so we're going to use makeup sponges today. We're going to use paintbrushes today. We're going to use little sponge sticks. Here comes Kira. She's made her way in the craft room. She bombarded the door open, y'all. Or she busted open the door. All right, I'm going to grab a little one. Hi, Mina Kinney. How are you? So I'm going to get as close to this little top as I can. Hopefully you guys can see. But I'm going to show you how to paint the new cutout of the week so that when you get yours, or you order yours starting tomorrow, you know what to do. All right, now we got to do the legs. Coming out alive, yes. Oh, I love that, Denise. Thank you. Hi, Kim. Kim is from Southern California. Kim, what is the weather like there? Is it like 80s? All right, his legs are going to be black. There is nothing more relaxing than sitting down and painting. I truly enjoy it, y'all. Okay, black, black, black. Now we're going to shuffle over here. And we're just going to paint his arms. Let me do this. Hi, Dretha. I am having an amazing day. Moving and a shaking. Okay, so now we need to paint like a circle of black right here. But we also need to paint the stand. So yes, I am painting the stand. You heard it correctly. You're seeing it with your own two eyes. I'm actually painting the stand. I don't always paint the stand because I like the natural look of the stands. Some people call me crazy. It's totally fine. It is what it is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is paint a little circle. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. All right. That's going to be covered. We've got to paint the leaves. We're just going to paint this entire center, middle, whatever section in black because let me show you the flowers. You see how you can see through the center parts, the center pieces right here? I want black to show through. Okay. Oh, you're expecting a big storm. Jerry's in PA. You know, Denise, I don't know what's for dinner. My son asked me that a little bit ago. We have so many leftovers. We're probably going to continue eating on those. We have some chicken tacos that I made earlier this week, like the shredded chicken. So I may have Zach whip up some quesadillas. I need to clear the fridge. All right. Let's just go a little bit further over. All right, I think that's good. Okay. Now, you know what? Let me just do the wings. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? I need to figure out what we have for the week. We start a busy schedule this week, y'all. Baseball. Baseball practice starts this week. So that means 2 of the nights are going to be cray cray. But I do know that one of the nights the baseball practice doesn't start till 7 or 7:30 and goes to 9 o'clock. Like, seriously? Whatever. Meatloaf. Ooh, au gratin potatoes. Those are good. Okay, so I'm going to paint my flowers white. And then we're going to add detail to the center of these eventually. All right, so now what we have to do, chicken fried rice and egg rolls. It is. We'll leave in about 2 weeks. You're eating a lean cuisine. You know, I get the boys a stove for frozen meals and they love them. They love them. Okay, I got out my tape today because we're going to work smarter, not harder. So I'm going to take a piece of tape and I'm going to put it right here on the neck of the bee. Northern California, and we are having rain through next Thursday. Oh gosh. Oh no, Denise, I hope you feel better. All right, so I'm going to go Petrol's having her hand surgery. I'm going to go right there. And we're going to paint all of this yellow. Dinner's at 6. We're on our way. So the cool thing I like about this cutout is like it has like the hairy pieces on the edge. Or what seems to look hairy. Yes, we're using yellow, so you know what that means. Lots and lots of coats. But you could base coat it with white if you prefer. Go for it. We are going to cover up the eyes, but you should be able to still see the score lines to do the eyes later. Oh, the bench is awesome. Hi, Deb. Todd made me 2 big casserole dishes of shrimp scampi, large shells, so we're working on the second pan of that. That sounds amazing. I love shrimp scampi. I like shrimp in general. All right, so once I get up here to where the little antennas are, I'm going to slow down because I do not want my yellow paint to get in the way. Okay, like so. Then we will dry this and come back and do another coat. Hi, Karina. How are you? Comment Sunday, y'all, if you want to get the current cut of the week. And she is stinking cute. She comes with the stand, but I didn't grab it. It's right there. So go grab this. She's really cute. $10. $10 make you holla. Oh, it's a Pioneer Woman recipe. Well, look at you. You're a pioneer. Todd's a pioneer. All right. Let's give it a go. Give it another go. This color is cadmium yellow hue. Hue. Don't really know what the difference between the regular cadmium yellow and this one is. I haven't really put them side by side. Yeah, that bunny is darling. But y'all, if you're just hopping on, thanks for shopping Whatnot last night. All of those orders have been packed. Done. Check mark. Off the list. Dunzo. They are ready to go out the door on Tuesday when the mail proceeds, right? Monday's a holiday. I know the kids have off school. Okay, so y'all remember my kids were out of school for a week? We got a text message on Friday or some other day last week. It said they're not going to have to make up the weather days, snow days, ice days, whatever you want to call them. So I was actually pretty surprised. All right, let's do another coat. That's right, Miss Deb. You got it, my friend. All right, so you know yellows, sometimes greens, are problem children. Okay, so now we're going to come back over here. We're going to switch gears, come back over here and touch up our white. These are the wings. We're going to have to add the little lines, which I'll show you how to do that. And hopefully I can do it well. Shouldn't be too hard. Then we're going to go over our flowers again. This is going to go on top of the flower pot right here. Okay, and now we're going to go in with, I'm trying to remember what I wanted to do. I think I want to do purple glasses, pink flower pot. Mm-hmm. Yep, more summer vacation. Okay, what did I say? Pink flower pot. Let's see, this is a new color. Oh my gosh, put this in your stash or put this on your list with Deco Art. It's called Strawberry. Brand new. I want to say this came with the Valentine's set. I could be wrong. This is super pretty. And it is bright. That is really pretty. All right, now we need to do the leaves. So I'm going to use a paintbrush for the leaves. Let us see. Let's grab this. And we're just going to take this color all around the edge of the pot to do the leaves. It is a pretty color. I know, Deb. I was so excited. I told Zach, I'm like, did you see that Deb got a bunch of stuff last night? All right, I think this is the green, the leaf green that coats pretty well. Sometimes two coats, but I have Denise. I'm actually waiting on them to approve it. I did apply for it. Just waiting on them. Okay, so see how I just did the leaves on the edge? All right, let's do another coat on the wings of the Snow White. And we'll just touch up our flowers one last time. And then we'll go in with the pink. It did. Okay. Hey, Dana. Your grandson doesn't have to make up the ice days either. Well, that's good. Y'all, this strawberry is probably going to be my new go-to bright pink. Holy stinking cow. This, my friends. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's check on our bee. Yellow is so weird. I know, Judy, that stinks. Pretty sure this is dry. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the purple boots. So here's what I'm going to do. We got to be careful with this because these little tops are not separate pieces. So I'm going to grab another small brush and we're going to do, it is a springy color. Let's do the dark purple for the main boot part. This is brilliant purple. It is brilliant. This will need multiple coats. Guess what tomorrow is, y'all? It's mini sale Monday. Tomorrow is what? February 16th, 7 p.m. Central. Right here on this page, we'll have a live sale. We have bundles, cutouts, never seen before cutouts. We've got some Easter interchangeables inserts for our scallop frames, our boho frame. Super cute. Okay, so there's my boot. Trying to think if I want to do the sole a different color. Maybe do like black. I don't know, Jerry. I don't know if it's a color available. Oh, I don't know, Kathy Lynn. I don't even know where that is. The pink is strawberry. I don't know where that cat holder is. Here's the strawberry. Add it to your list of things that you must have. I cut, here it is. Okay, I'm also going to do purple glasses. This is too small. I don't like this. Actually, there we go. Yeah, I haven't seen that cat holder. I wonder, I don't know where that is. Unless my mother-in-law took it. She might have. She has cats. All right. There's coat number 1 of the brilliant purple for the glasses. Purple is my favorite color. It's my fave. Okay. Now, we're going to work on our B while that's drying. So I'm going to I don't know, y'all. This yellow, it needs another coat. It's showing out over here. I think that should do the trick. Y'all watching the Olympics? I've had them on all morning. Watching that speed skate and stuff and the that skeleton thing. And then the people that do the, what is it called? Not slalom. I don't know. It's like cross country type thing. I would not make it. I'd be hosed, y'all. Okay, let's try this. We got to add like the bumblebee lines, okay? And we're going to use tape to do that. Remember, we're going to work smarter, not harder today. You are, Dana. Oh, that's great. Debbie, we both like purple. Okay, Jamie says it's available at Michael's by itself. Creativity Corner with KK is new here, y'all. Oh, look, Zach's in the comments. Shasta wants me to post my favorite colors. Girl, I got a lot. I'll try and work on that. My kiddo has been asking about skeleton. I'll have to see if it's still on. It was on right before I came in here, but they keep jumping around to like different things. But yeah, check it out because it might be on. All right. I told you we're going to do the bumblebee, but hold on. We need to go back and add another coat of the brilliant purple. These little boots. These are like rain boots. It rained a lot here yesterday, but we needed it. Okay, then I'm going to do another coat on the glasses. Brilliant purple. Y'all make sure you're in my VIP group. That's probably where I'll post my favorite colors. Just comment the word Sunday, and there is a link in the message that I send you for you to join. All right. That should be good. Right? Okay. We need more pink. We need more strawberry. This is so awesome, y'all. This color. Holy cow. So this is coat number 3. Might need 4. Just saying. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to remove the tape. Okay, now I covered up some of this little hair to the bumblebee. So I'm going to just put that, I'm going to get that covered. Let's dry it. And then we're going to utilize the tape and do the lines of the bee. Okay, hey Darcy. Sand Sun Crafting with Rhonda is new here as well. Look at y'all newbies. She is bougie. You're right, Barbara. And then we got to do all the eyes. We got some work to do, y'all. Okay. I am going to make sure that there is no paint on this. And I'm going to fuzz the tape. Carrot hair. I thought about that earlier. Hi, Michelle. Okay. So I'm going to lay the tape on the yellow. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to grab another piece of tape. Storage do you use to store your deco paint containers? You see, do you guys see the brown shelf over here with all the colors, the bottles? I have that link in my VIP group. All right, let's do this right here. So that's going to be black. Okay. Thanks, y'all. Let me move this down just a tad. We're going to have thicker black lines. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sponge carefully, not because it's kind of wide. Actually, it might be easier to just use a paintbrush. I do have all of my links to my favorite stuff in the VIP group under guides, but those are from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so see, I just painted in between those pieces of tape. All right, then we're going to dry it and peel it off. Okay, so there's line 1, line 2. Okay, so we've created the black line. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to use, let me see if this is long enough. Now we're going to cover up this. Hold on, I don't want to put that in my mouth. Okay, so now we're going to cover this up. Okay, and then we're going to skip a little section and we're going to do yellow. Right about there. Lord knows it's going to need coats for days. So we better get started. I thought about freehanding this, the lines, which it won't be hard. I was like, no, let me show them how to use the tape. Okay, so now I'm going to dry it. Then we're going to do it again. Hi, Christina. How are you? Okay, so let's dry. And then we're going to do another coat. Dry. Okay, do another coat. See, it's not hard. So that's 3. Let's do one more for 4. And then dry. Okay? I'm so glad, Jerry. That's my job, right? Teach you guys. And have fun while creating. All right, we're going to peel off the tape. Peel off the tape. And there is yellow line, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create another black line. By placing our tape down. Okay, now I know that's not big enough, so we're going to have to get a new one. And we're going to do a thicker black line right there. Did I use a black paintbrush? Yes. And we're just going to paint black all the way across. One thing I love about black paint, y'all, is you only need one coat. All right, then we're going to dry it and keep going. Danny got her paint holders from Amazon. Yes, that's true, Barbara. The carrot. Oh, thanks. Okay, so there's the black. Oh, look how cute it's turning out. Look, isn't he precious? Okay, so now we're going to make sure there's no wet paint. We're going to fuzz this just a little bit. Then we're going to create one more yellow. Right there. And then the rest will be black. Okay. So here we go. Let me get my dryer. That's right. More crafting time. Yeah, some of our cut out of the week, simple, easy. I mean, this is easy too. It's just time consuming because we're doing the stripes this way. But you could paint it all yellow and then just take a marker or a thicker width paintbrush and just draw your black line. All right, here we go. Coat number 1. It is, Barbara, fuzzing tape is so important. I think we're all a little addicted to deco art. Yes. Yeah, me too, Becky. Me too, girl. Okay. Number 2. Thanks. All right, that was coat number 2. Number 3. Last one coming up. And number 4. Ta-da! And dry. Peel it up. Boom! Looky there. Oh, wait, I need one of those. Come back here. Let me just make sure it's really dry. So there's a little bit of yellow that went underneath the tape, but I'm not mad about it because no bee is perfect. All right, let me lay this down. Let me flip it over. And then the rest is going to be black. So we're going to just take this all the way down. Like so. And dry it. Then we got to do the eyeballs. Looky there, y'all. Look how cute. You can do it too. Okay. Okie doke. Next step, we are going to check on our pink. So the strawberry is very, what is the word? What did we come up with? Is it translucent? I don't even know what that means. I mean, I do, but I don't know if I'm using it in the correct way. Okay, so I did another coat of that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the eyeballs. Okay, and we're going to have to get creative. Actually, I'm going to take this off. We still got to do the top of the purple. I'm going to take my little scoring thing here. To help me stay in the lines. Because we're going to use a blue color for this next part. This paint is on here really thick, y'all, because we had multiple coats. Y'all remember? So this outer ring of the eyeballs are going to be blue. Okay. Then there's this inner part. It's going to be black. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to clean up some of our area first. Okay, so I got a lot of paint. Don't waste that strawberry. That is so pretty. Get the strawberry in your list, y'all. Put it on your list. Put it in your cart. Okay, I want to make sure we're done with the green. Yes, so the green is done. Let's get it out of the way. Is it really, Deb? Did you try Walmart? I got it on Amazon, Janet. If you comment the word Sunday, I have a link to shop my favorites. Should be in there. If not, I can post it in the comments. Sometimes things go in and out of my favorite list. And I'm not sure why. Okay, we're done with the dark purple. Brilliant purple. Let's clean it up. Are we done with black? No. Are we done with white? No. Are we done with yellow? Yes. Transparent. What did I say? Translucent? Wow. Thanks, Debbie Howard. Okie doke, friends. So I'm going to actually be smart about this. am I going to be smart about it? Or, y'all, when you are shopping on Deco Art's website, make sure you always check out their clearance. I stocked up on a bunch of paintbrushes. Your Walmart does not carry stick fast. You know, I don't even know if they do. So this is a really small brush. And I think it's going to work. So I'm taking this gingham blue and I'm going around that ring around his eyes. It's itty bitty, y'all. And I love it because the bristles are not long and I have really good control. And then we have to go inside and do the white. Okay, so here's the ring of blue. Walmart has 1 ounce bottles for $13. Too much when Amazon is 17 for 4 ounces. Yeah. Stickfast is expensive. Now, an alternative could be Gorilla Glue Gel. I used to use that. And I have ordered Stickfast directly from their website before. I've actually tried to reach out to them directly to become an affiliate and they don't respond. They're like, who's this lady? Okay, so there's our rings, all right? Wait, no, the inside is going to be black. Just kidding. This is so cute. Okay, so I'm done with this. All right, so let's put that in there. Let's dry it. And we're going to do the inside with black. Okay, and I'm going to use that's a little hairy. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the rear end sometimes. Let me find the link to the scoring tool. Scoring tool set. Right here. On its way. Kira is in here and she is snoring. Y'all, I've always wondered, why do dogs sleep so much? I always think, like, is she bored? I am going to go over the part that needs to be white. Oh, that's a bummer. There you go. I'm just going around the edge with this little paintbrush for control purposes. And then I'll get wild and crazy and go do the rest in the middle. There we have it. Eyeball number 1. Okay. Oh, great, Janet. I'm glad you got it. Hi, Kayla. I love that little scoring tool. Okay. It's a little crazy. All right, I am going to fix this. Ta-da! We fixed it. All right, friends, let's put the black back. Deb and her wiggly eyes. You know, I had some wiggly eyes back there. Did Zach recently use wiggly eyes? Maybe around Christmas time? Because they're out. And I didn't use them. Whoa. All right. I almost broke that, y'all. That would have been a tragedy. Okay, let's try this. Then we need to go in and we need to put the whites of his eyes. And I need another small paintbrush for that. How about this one? These bristles are so long though. No bueno. I did go through though and throw some of my paintbrushes away, y'all. Okay, there's one. You could use a marker too. If you prefer. Look. I love Miss Janet. Kayla needs the dryer. The dryer is on Amazon. Okay, looky there. We did it. Okay, now we got to finish up the boots. This one is going to require another small paintbrush. We're using Gentle Heather. This is for the top of the boots. Zach is in there sanding something, y'all. What in the world is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. All right, Gentle Heather does really well with one coat. Y'all see that? Now, what I realized is I said I was going to do the bottom. In black. Hi, Kira. Coming over here by me to fluff the carpet. Oh, no fluffing today, girl. No fluffing. Yeah. I don't really like that paintbrush. It sounds like a dental tool. Y'all can hear that? Y'all hear the microphone? I was messing with the microphones earlier because they were acting a fool. Why is the simplest task so complicated? There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, is that why? Thanks, Dretha. Where do you have that cute bench? The bench is an add-on for my subscriber group. You have to be a subscriber in order to purchase that. It is an add-on. I get that question multiple times a day. All right, friends. Okay, so we've got the glasses done. Oh, we gotta do the flowers. We did that. We didn't clean up the white. Okay, so now for the flowers. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Let me show you on the flowers. You see how there's little bitty things in the center? Um, what do I want to do? Let's take the yellow. We're just going to kind of poke our way around the center of each flower. Doesn't have to be perfect. Don't stress about getting in the lines, because I'm not. Therefore, you shouldn't either. Okay. We're done with the paintbrushes. Goodbye. Yep, that's right, Miss Deb. Yes. Yes, I can go over the colors. I can go over the colors right now because we're about to be done with them. So we have Snow White for the white. Okay, Snow White, Lamp Black, Gingham Blue, Gentle Heather, Leaf Green, Strawberry, Brilliant Purple, and Cadmium Yellow Hue. If you comment the word Sunday, the message I send you, there will be a link in there where you can check out more information about our subscriptions. All right, let's clean up our edges. We got to do the wings. I almost said for the fly. Somebody just said something really funny. I see you, B, looking at me. Hi, Zach. What are you sanding? Or like, it sounds like a dental tool. Stuff. Sanding stuff. Well, that doesn't give me the answer. Stuff. All right, here's our flowers. Just going to go around the edges. Believe it or not, y'all, I didn't do too bad on the edges on this. I'm proud of myself. This is the strawberry. Strawberry for the pot. Leaf green for the leaves. Okay, then we've got black. We don't need to worry about that. We've got brilliant purple for the glasses and majority of the rain boot, like the main part. Gentle heather for the top of the boot. Cadmium yellow hue for the bee. These kind of look like snow boots. All right, and here's our bee. You will miss Deb. Tomorrow night, this will be available in our live sale. But you can also get it on our website starting tomorrow. Now, the hair part, don't even try and get it all cleaned up. We get it all? Okay. Now, I have a lot of blue sitting here. Let's get rid of this. Hello, Miss Kathy. put the blue back in there and the purple. Don't waste, right? Do not waste your paint. All right, friends, here we go. We're going to make sure I don't step on the dog. We got to create the lines for this. What marker do I want to use? I thought about using the little long nib marker. Oh yeah, this is going to work. Okay. Freehand it. Don't be afraid to try. Because there are no score marks. So if you want to create the effect of the wings, you're going to have to get crafty and draw it. It's not hard, friends, not hard. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a line going all the way down the center of each wing. Okay. Yes, Jamie. They are, but I'll put them here too, just because sometimes, like I said, it's a pain in the butt. Ready? This marker I'm using right now is one I just posted, okay? All right, so now we're going to create like the wings. It's going to kind of look like a leaf. But it's going to be fine. Fly, fly, fly. Me too, Vetrol. Me too. I cannot wait to see how you guys paint these. We always, what is the word? We try to get y'all to post your pictures in the VIP group. Y'all are really good about it. So if you have any finished projects that you need to get posted, post them. So that everybody's inspired. Look, here's our wings. Oh, Jerry, you know what? Everybody needs to be kind, right? You're so welcome. You are so very welcome. All right, now we got to draw a mouth, but I think I'm going to wait to do that once we're done with the gluing. However, I do want to see what the white does. I don't know that I've used the white, y'all. Have I used the white? The white is no white. It's rude. Maybe it just needs to warm up. Yeah, the white is not very white. You're fired. All right, we're going to use a Posca marker. Now that is white. Okay, y'all see that? That is white. Okay, I am going to distress the things on the outside, but I'm also going to add a little bit of white to his fur down here. Okay, see that? Okay, now we're going to take our black soot distressing stuff and we're going to go around his hair, his fuzziness. And we're just going to add this to his face. See what it does? Yeah, Deb, right? It's kind of a bummer, huh? I'm going to do it to the yellow on his body, but I don't know that you're going to see it because it's maybe covered up. Okay, so there's that. Be hair, don't care. That's right. Okay. Now we're going to work on the flower pot. So I'm going to do a couple lines here and there on the leaves. All right. I don't know if you can see that. Then I'm going to take, hear me out. I'm going to take the black soot and just touch it on the center of these little flowers. Don't know if you can tell on the camera. That's right, kind of like carrot hair. Miss Heather. Miss Heather and her carrot hair. Carrot hair don't care. This is Kitsched Flamingo. I don't know that it's going to show up. Whoa. Just kidding. It showed up all right. Holy moly. Okay, so it's going to go right there. We're going to glue. Oh no, the stick fast is clogged, y'all. Time to do surgery. Okay, here's the top of the pot. Now, what I didn't check. Oh, good. There's enough black in the background. It's all gravy, baby. This is precious. Look how stinking cute this little flower pot is. But hold on. Let me glue his little hand on. He's holding the flower pot. Look. Is that not cute or what? Okay, press and hold. Mm-hmm. Here it is. Flower pot. Boots. Boots with the fur. Little scallop tops. That is very cute. One right there, one right there. All right, let's glue those on. I keep thinking that's my lid. It's not my lid. It's not. Go away. Over here. Go over yonder. Okay, let me get this lined up. Press and hold. You know, I thought about the blush. I don't know. Whoa. I don't know if it'll show up. I didn't grab that pink. A little bit. Okay. Now. Oh, his other arm. Where does his other arm go? There's little touches, I'm telling you. Okay, there's his other little arm. It's going to go right here, down by his side. Okay. Press and hold, and then you've got the glasses. And then you're going to have the flower pot. OMG. Okay, let me glue the glasses on. We got to do the wings. So this is going to sit kind of at like a diagonal. So I'm going to put glue all right there. Maybe like that. This is precious, y'all. I wasn't sure how this was going to go. Okay, now we got to glue the wings on. So they're just simply going to go like right in the back. Okay. So I'm just going to put glue right there on the wing. And we're going to just slide this behind his little head. Let's go up. Maybe. I don't want it that high. Maybe like that. Jackson there shopping on Whatnot, I hear. He's getting his shopping on. All right, let me press and hold this so it stays. Thanks, Denise. I'm just trying to make sure it's even. All right, I think that's good. Press and hold. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Don't want it to fall. And then you just stand them up. Y'all ready to see? Holy cow, y'all. Look how cute this is. Let me clean up my little mess. Then I'll turn it around. Ready? This is really cute. I recommend painting the bottom. Like I'm going to go back in and just paint that real quick. Just so it, you know, matches. But look. How tall is he? Nadine wants to ask. With the stand, he's 8 inches. 8 inches tall and about 6 inches wide. Thanks, Angie. So you'll be able to get this tomorrow, Monday, February 16th. He will also be in our live sale. And then the current one you can get that will go away at midnight tonight, February 15th, is the bunny with glasses. So you can get this right now for $10. Okay? I hope you guys love it. It's really stinking cute. I'm glad that I went with the pink and the purple for the colors. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you next time, okay? Bye, friends.